Hi everybody, Gary Bankhead, underwater archaeologist. I've been out diving early this morning and I recovered quite a few small objects which I'm going to show you. I've been searching a new section of the riverbed. I've got this hunch, this gut feeling if you will, that if I dig down deep enough I will find yet more late and post-medieval artifacts. But to get that depth you've got to remove all of the detritus from the upper layers, and in amongst that is loads and loads of relatively modern objects. So I'm going to show you what I found this morning, one of the objects, or the several objects, I haven't had a good look at them yet, so you're going to find out the same time I do. We'll go through them together. Before I do that, I just want to show you, so there's the objects that I found this morning, so I'll come back to them in a moment. But several of you may remember, or you may have had an opportunity to watch a video that I put up last week where I was actually paddleboarding in Durham City with my daughter Samantha, and I found on camera this grindstone, a solid grindstone. You can just make out that square hole in the top. Now the diameter of that one is only 12 inches, but this one here is a grindstone that I found last year, and as you can see it's significantly bigger, so it's 20 inches wide. The width of them, or the thickness, is pretty constant, and they both have these square holes in the top, so they would probably date to the 1800s, and being used with a treadle board, so effectively powered by foot, and they would have been used to sharpen tools. Not sure where they could come from. A lot of these were actually shipped to England from America, so from the USA. So nice, interesting finds. I'm going to quickly go through these small objects. There's an iron chisel, probably used by a stonemason. It's got a bit of concretion on there. Very interesting little pocket knife there, little pen knife. It looks like, by the decoration there, it could be a bone handle that's been carved, and you can see the metal blade folded in there. That's a nice little object. There's quite an interesting little padlock, and it says the property of the city of Durham. There's a patent number there, so I'm guessing that's probably about 120 years old, 150 years old. This is an unusual object. It feels heavy, so I think it's lead. As you can see, it's got almost like a stem. There's a little hole in the middle. You can see a casting seam on there. Not sure. It stood it. Were flowers put in there? It was a part of a bigger ornamental display. A couple of little keys. Some pottery shards there. That one might be a couple of years old. A couple of 100 years old. Nice little one. A whole pile of modern money. This is decimal coinage. That's an old one. That's Britannia seated, and that's 1962, so it's not too old. And there's a young Elizabeth on that side. So this is modern coinage. It's a little clear marble, probably a child's toy. Some twisted iron wire, not sure what that is. A nice little gent's pocket watch, pocket winder. It's got an unusual star on there, almost like a Star of David. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided star. Very delicate, and if I just turn it round, you can see number 6 on there. That's nice. So that would have been used to wind up perhaps a gent's pocket watch. There's a lovely little sort of a pendant, and you don't know if you can make out, but it does have some writing on. Diev un deut. No, un moi. Diev un moi. I think that says God and me. Yeah, God and me. Yeah, and on the reverse it says me and God. So that's a nice little object. Little religious little significance there. So there's our clear marble. Little brass ring there. I don't think that's the late medieval curtain ring. That's too lightweight. Not sure what its function was. There's a gent's part of what I think is a gent's razor there, an old one. It's got some writing on the top, and I just can't seem to make that out. G-L-E-N, G-L, something Glen or Clen. Not sure. Again, that's only about 100 years old. I picked these up just to actually show the children what these are. I think they are, well, certainly they're off bullets. There was a lot of bullets there this morning, and I think these are off a British .303 rifle, so Lee Enfield rifle. These are just the heads. The cartridges are left behind. So they're effectively the things that hit people and kill them. And this is a nice little object. I'm really excited by this one because it is the first one I found. So it's a pipe clay hair curler, and you might just make out the initials in there, which is WB with 2 dots either side. So this particular type of wig hair curler, which became known as wig curlers, although there's no contemporary records of that happening, was found, was probably dated to 1800. So that's a nice little find, more so because it's the very first one I found. So that's great. Really happy about that one. So there's the objects that I found, but here, believe it or not, is a carrier bag, and I found this just lying all scrumpled up on the riverbed like that. It's a bit tattered on the top. It's got something, get a tasty meal deal, so create your perfect match. So that's a meal deal, so there's no great age in that, but even if it was 10 years old, it doesn't it just shows you that plastic doesn't deteriorate very fast at all in water. But if I look inside, you might just make out money, loads of coins. So this bag literally filled with coins. So what I'm going to do now, it's quite heavy, I'm going to pour it out on the table and just put some water on and wash it off and just see what sort of coins are in there, because it's not every day you find a big bag of coins. Okay, here we go. That's it, that's them all out. So I'll dispose of that bag properly. Got all sorts in here. So they're quite compacted together. Really not sure how many there is. There's hundreds. There must be hundreds of different types of coins. So I've got my hose ready. Let's just give it a little squirt. I'm going to get wrong off Angela for getting all mud all over there. Well, they're starting to come out. So I can see what looks like British pre-decimal coinage. Oh, maybe if I lost one or two, I'll get them in a moment. But these aren't English coins. Not that I can see. There's a number 50 on that one, what looks like a tall ship. Yeah, what does that word say? Endeavour. That's oh, there's Queen Elizabeth, 2002. I'm not sure what that is. Hold on, New Zealand. So New Zealand, Elizabeth II, 2002, with Endeavour. Big ship there, and the 50. So is it like a 50th anniversary? Oh, 50p, of course. So Endeavour's discovery of New Zealand. It's a centenary piece, I imagine. Oh, there's a old-fashioned, what looks like a sixpence. A threepence. So it's just a huge, big patch of coins. Oh, there's another one with Endeavour's ship on, or the Endeavour, sorry. 1971. Bunch of strange coins. Oh, there's Britannia seated. That looks a slightly older one. Yeah, it's George the Sixth. George the Sixth. Is there a date on that one? In the 1937. Yep, that's a nice one. Oh, there's an unusual one. Don't recognise that one. Trying to make sense of that one. There's which looks like a Viking longship with a number 5. It's got it sails up. You know, it's definitely a Viking longship. I wish it was a Viking coin. And oh, it's a foreign language. I'm not sure what that is. I can't make that one out. Looks like an eagle in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have a little clean of these, and I'm going to lay them out differently for you. What's this silver one? Nickel. So this particular one is that L lira, 100 lira, 1959 maybe. There's a tree and a version of Britannia standing up with a spear, possibly. And Repubblica Italia. That's interesting. 100 lira. It's a nice little coin, isn't it? So look at all of these. So many different types. Just got no idea how many's in here. Oh, look at them ones there. Look at that. It'd be cool if there was some gold ones in here. There's a bit of corrosion going on there. Oh, look at that one. That's an unusual shape one. Yeah, these are great. Let's see if we can make out who this is. As Queen Elizabeth II. I recognise her straight away. But what is it? Hong Kong. Hey, dollar, so many dollars. I can't make out the denomination. 1975. It says dollars plural. I just can't make out. Oh, $2. There it is. $2. Hong Kong, 1975, when it was still a British colony. Oh, what's this one there? $1976. These are coins from all over the world. Again, that's Queen Elizabeth, so it's almost like British colonies. New Zealand, obviously New Zealand's not a colony, but you know, I just can't make out what denomination that one is. Masala, Sultan. I'll drop some descriptions of these into the video. There's our Viking longship. Oh, there's a chunk of glass. That'd be nice if that was a big diamond, wouldn't it? Yeah, so it looks like nothing really exciting. There's another silver one. 25 KURUN 1976. Is this Italian one as well? Turkey. Turkeye. Just can't make up that other word. cum. Oh, I just can't make that one out. Right, so fabulous collection of really weird coins. And let me do 1937. Oh, that was the original one. Right. So we've got coins, what seems to be from all around the world, different denominations, some copper, some nickel. Oh, it's got a nice. Right, this is the last one. It's 1979. Kiribati, Kiribati. Can't make out what's on there. It looks like a bird on a wing flying over the sea. There's a rising sun and a bird flying over in a shield. It looks like an English or British 50p piece, and it's got $1. There's a nice little sailboat. Might just make that. So there's a single man in a boat, and that particular coin is from Kiribati. Wow. This little tiny one. It's a 1 something. It's a 1 cent. 19. Looks like 91. There's a lady's head on the reverse of that one. Oh, that writing's way too small to read. I have to get my magnifying glass out. Who is that guy there? Let's have a look. Right, this is the last one. Let's have a. No, it's Arabic writing. Just can't make it out. Yeah, it's got some Arabic on. Okay, guys, so I'm sure you'll agree. Absolutely wonderful find in a plastic bag, in our sort of meal deal plastic bag, and it's probably the most coins I've ever found in one single dive. Okay, so I've had a go at washing the coins. I've literally just used warm soapy water and a soft brush just to get the thick dust off them. And early observations is that they come from all around the world. There's a really weird mix of coins. That one there, for example, is from, just catch the light, you might make out that it's got Republic of Kenya on there. There's a president, the first president of Kenya. Make out his name. It actually tells us the first president of Kenya. Is that Mzee Jomo Kenyatta? Do apologise if I get his name wrong, but there he looks very proud to be the first president. There's our tall ship one. So there's yeah, hopefully you can make out HMS Endeavour clearly depicted there. Actually tells us underneath the name of the tall ship. So HMS Endeavour was captained by James Cook, I think, on the first voyage of discovery of Australia and New Zealand. And there's Queen Elizabeth on the reverse. So actually the Endeavour was built not too far away from here at Whitby in North Yorkshire. So must have been the centenary, so imagine maybe 1971, that sort of period when this coin was minted, to coincide with the centenary year. There's our coin that depicts a sort of a Viking longship, but I think I've had a look at the reverse. I think this is, I'd love it if somebody can put in the comments below what that might be. Is that Greek coin? Oh, look at this little one here. Can't make out that one at all, but it's lovely, isn't it? Like a little Hong Kong coin, and it's 20 cents. 20 cents coin minted in Hong Kong. Is that Elizabeth? It is. Yes, there she is again. Queen Elizabeth. Obviously Hong Kong was a British colony up until quite recently. There's a really unusual one. Got no idea where that one's from. It does look Arabic writing. Maybe from sort of Sudan, somewhere like that. Not too sure. So it's sort of like a connection with the British colonies, but not all of them are colony coins. There is some old pennies in there. That one there, for example, George V on that particular one. That's dated. You can just see the date and the usage, 1919. There's Britannia seated with a shield. So oh, there's a nice one with a hole in. Unusual. Can't quite make that out. I wonder if that hole's been put in later. What else have we got? There's a 5 something or other. It's there's a date, 1975 cents. Oh, that's is that looks from the Netherlands? It is, yeah, Netherlands. It's got to be the Queen of the Netherlands. So yeah, lovely eclectic mix of coins. Oh, there's another. It's got to be Dutch, isn't it? 1967. No. Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Was it that one? Yeah. It looks Dutch, but it's actually Denmark. So it's from 5 O's from Denmark. I've got a date on that one. Oh yeah, I said 1967. So wow, what an incredible collection. Some really small ones in there. Coins from around the world, all stuffed into a plastic bag, and for some incredible reason thrown into the River Wear in Durham City. So I've got a bit of research to do. Might take us a few weeks, but I'll do my best and just try to work out sort of a post-terminus date when the latest point in history when these coins would have been in circulation and before they were thrown into the river. So there you go, guys. What an incredible collection of coins from the world. So there you go, guys. Just had a quick count, and in this bag we've got 250 coins from around the world. The youngest seems to be around about 1970 or that sort of period. So the best guess is either somebody has travelled extensively around the world and brought back memories of each country they visited, and it seems like they've been one hell of a journey, or it's the work of a numismatist who's been collecting these coins for many years, and ultimately somebody's made a decision to put them in this one bag and cast them into the river. So nevertheless, we've got a lot of work ahead. We've got to identify these, find out which countries they come from, and record them. So if there's any local coin experts around who want to get involved, give us a shout.